purse is hurting my shoulder. I got the purse and I got the seatbelt. It's hurting my shoulders. But I had a great time, y'all. I had a great time with my gray and black curly wig. I don't know. Some of you guys may not like it. Some of y'all might love it. I like it. I think it was okay. I'm gonna have to. So my boo, my long time buddy. That's why I call him my boo, because we've been like good friends for years. And so this was his. He DJs at that club. He DJs very well, and so he's having another get together on Sunday. Everybody came out today to celebrate his birthday with him, and I thought I wasn't gonna make it, y'all. I thought I was gonna. I was so busy with Angel. Then I was busy. I had to go shopping and try to find these shoes and all this stuff because, again, y'all gonna celebrate with me again on Sunday. I have to go to my niece's wedding reception, and she's having. I had to Google it because I had never been to a sneaker ball. So a sneaker ball is when everybody gets glamorous, you get all dressed up and everything, but you don't wear your high heels. Everybody there is going to be in sneakers. So the guys are going to be probably dressed in like slacks, pantsuits. The girls are going to have nice fancy dresses on. I had a dress on. Look, some of you guys, some of you that's my Facebook friends are going to say, didn't you wear that to the movie premiere? Well, yes. I had bought this dress to wear to me and Angel's movie premiere when we did the movie More Than Friends. Look it up on YouTube. You can watch it for free. It's a great movie. But at our movie premiere, I wore this dress. That's the dress I'm going to wear because I'm not buying a new dress for one occasion. Bought that dress for the movie. I'm wearing it again. This will be my second time wearing it. And I went and I bought me some nice, some cute Donna Karen gym shoes. They are so cute. So, I'm going to the sneakers ball on Sunday. It's from 4 to 8. Then I have to leave there, go back home, change clothes again, and go to Brian's birthday party celebration, part 2 again. So those, if you follow me, if you get to see, because I don't. Only reason I'm going live now is because I'm going home, and it's 2 o'clock in the morning. It's after 2, and I'd rather be live and have things, on video in this next, because you guys are going with me to make sure that I'm good. I am good though. I'm good. I told you guys when I go out, my limit is, well, look, let me tell you, my limit is only 2 drinks. I drink only 2 drinks when I'm by myself. Brian he'll take good care of me. But when I'm driving or whatever, I only have 2 drinks. I drink water and stuff the rest of the night. But tonight I did have a shot. Because he was like, don't you want to have a birthday shot with me? And I was like, okay, I'll have a birthday shot. And what was it that I had? He had Patron. My son drinks Patron. Patron fucks you up. Patron fucks you up. So, I had honey something. Something honey. Something honey is what I had. It was sweet. It was a little strong, but I was able to drink it because I like sweet drinks. And so that was the shot that I had. And it was okay. What y'all 3 people doing up at this time when I at 2 a.m.? What y'all doing up? Huh? What y'all doing? You going home with the queen? Thank you. I appreciate you guys being with me on my way home. It ain't but 3 in the chat, but that's okay with me. I'd rather for it to be only 3 people in the chat. Then we ain't got to worry about the haters and the other, the mess stuff. We could just chit chat on the way home. I'm almost home though. I'm not that far now. I do you know what? Y'all know I like to chomp on ice and all that. I do need to stop at Thornton's though and get me 2 cups of ice. That I do. I think I need to do. I may say, can we make a pit stop? Y'all probably saying, Bitch Gina, you bad, queen, you bad. You're bad. With that ice. Me and that ice is terrible. And so now that I think about it, like, look, I'm about to go home, get into bed. I'm gonna watch me some movie until the movie watches me. And I have to get up in the morning because I got a whole bunch of stuff to do. I have a business meeting. I told you guys I'm doing my own business, and I got stuff going on, and I got a couple investors, and I'm serious. I'm dead serious. So I have a business meeting, a lunching meeting, rather a brunch meeting. I think we're supposed to meet up. I think we're supposed to meet at the restaurant out in Oak Brook. Very nice, guys. We're supposed to meet out there at 12 o'clock. Yeah, at 12 we're supposed to meet at Oak Brook. So I don't have to get up early because Oak Brook is literally like 20 minutes away from my house. So I can get up like at 11, get dressed, leave out the house at 11:30, and still make it there on time. So that's what I'm gonna do. But I gotta stop and get me a cup of ice to get me through the night. I gotta munch on my ice through the night, and I'm gonna watch me a little bit of TV until I fall asleep. I can't fall asleep without watching TV. I gotta watch TV until the TV watches me. That's literally that's how I get to sleep every night. And then my kids will come in and they'll come in and check, like, oh, Ma, you sleep? And I'll be asleep. And then they asses go and turn my TV off, and then I can't sleep. I'm up. Another thing I gotta do, you guys, for the weekend. I hate having only 2 days off because I really need an extra day. But I have to get my admissions test. I forgot I got the card for my admissions. And do they send you a second card? Like, a second reminder? Like, they sent me the first card, but I think I used to remember where they would send you a second reminder, because I don't even know what the hell I did with the card. I literally don't know what I did with it. So, I gotta find it, because I have to get my emissions test on my truck. So that's another thing that I need to do. But I'm trying to get this business stuff in order first. Mama got to take care of that. I got to take care of that, because I'm so excited. I'm so excited about it, because the best part of it is going to be not working for somebody else. That's the best part of it. Not having to work for somebody else. Y'all probably, what is she whispering for? Nothing. Because I'm just a little tipsy. Y'all, I'm not a drinker. And then damn sure shouldn't have been doing that shot, but I did it. And then Brian said he thought I wasn't going to come. He was like, Gina, you made it. He was like, I didn't even think you were going to come. I said, babe, I'm coming. And then I brought him a gift. And a nice bottle of cologne is what I brought him. And he was surprised, because he was like, oh my gosh, you came. He was more shocked that I showed up. But then you can't, come on now. You got to be really lame to show up at your friend's, a good friend at that party, empty-handed. And I can honestly, he missed my birthday this year because I was with Cece, and she was in labor on my birthday. And my grandson was born the day after my birthday. So my birthday is on the 22nd of April. And my baby, he was born on the 23rd. So Brian didn't get to celebrate my birthday with me, but usually when I don't celebrate it with nobody else, and usually I always do it with my kids, it's usually just me and my kids. But if I want to go out for an adult evening, it's usually him. Like, he'll usually take me out. We'll go out to, he was just saying, he was like, Gina, we got to go to Red Lobster again. And y'all probably think it's lame, but that's my favorite restaurant. And Brian knows my favorite restaurant. He knows what, like, when we first met, And we were going out there. He said, "Where do you want to go? We can go anywhere you want to go." And he's thinking like you guys in Red Lobster. And I was like, "Red Lobster?" And he was like, "You want to go to Red Lobster?" And I was like, "Yeah, that's my favorite restaurant." So my kids even know this. My kids, everybody knows that Red Lobster is. If you know me, you know that Red Lobster is my favorite restaurant. I love shrimp and crabs. And so he would always take me anytime we wanted to go get something to eat. He would say, "Where do you want to go? What do you want to do?" And I'm like, "I want Red Lobster. Mama want Red Lobster. That's what I want." So he was like, I gotta take you to Red Lobster again." And I'm like, uh yeah. So yep, I gotta go in here, guys. Y'all wanna, I'm trying to think, should I leave it here? Y'all may have to wait for me. But I'll just run in here. Where's my mask? Run in here right quick and just, here it is, and get me, and just grab me 2 cups of ice, and then I'm gonna go home. Okay, y'all can see my little gray wig, my little gray curly wig. I think she cute. It's cute. What do you guys think? All right, give me 2 seconds. Don't go away. There's 5 people on here. Give me some thumbs up. Y'all give me some thumbs up. It's gonna take me 2 seconds to go and get the okay. Oh, I'm back. I'm back. Oh, thank you to the 3 that waited for me. And let me tell y'all something. I know y'all can't hear me through this mask. I'm about to take it off. My ice was free. Now y'all know that don't make no sense. Yeah, that don't make no sense. The queen, I eat so much ice, y'all, that literally my ice was free. That's bad. That's bad. That's bad when you eat that much ice and you get, and my ice is free. She was like, "It's free." I'm like, "What?" And I've been buying about a lot of ice, because I send the kids up in here with y'all like my curls. Some of y'all probably don't even like my gray wig. Do y'all like my gray? Can y'all tell me? Put a, say yes or say no, Miss Gina. That's not you. Because everybody else is used to it being all black, and I was trying to do something different because I do got gray hair. My gray hair is coming in. But I'm getting my hair braided today, so I'll be sitting in the chair. I'll be sitting in the African's chair because the Africans are braiding my hair today. So I will be going to the wedding reception with the braids, but they're gonna be pretty. They're gonna be cute. It's gonna be real cute. I had to do something to to my head. I was getting tired of the bond and all of that stuff. But y'all will tell me, the queendom will tell me. The queendom the queendom loves me. And the one thing about the queendom, those in the queendom, they are going to tell me the truth. So, who is that? Maurice? Maurice? I can't hardly see. Well, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How are you today? Good morning. Good morning. Y'all look, I like to have fun over here. If y'all come over, yes, my channel is boring. Let me just tell you guys this now. My channel is boring because ain't no drama going on over here. Ain't no mess going on over here now. I do get down and greasy sometimes when I have to. I will set a bitch straight. Just so you know, I will set a bitch straight. But I don't, that it's just not in me. It's not in my spirit to be acting a freaking fool, to be cursing people out, to be just, I like being happy. Like tonight, I had the best night of my life. I partied, I kicked it with people. Let me tell you something. White folks know how to party. White folks know how they when I'm like, a sister gotta sit down. A sister gotta sit down and get some rest. Honey, they were partying. They were dancing nuns. Every time I sat down there, another girl, she came and grabbed me, and they all kept saying how pretty I was. Let me tell you one thing about white folks. They love black beauty. They are so infatuated, and I'm not saying all, but are so infatuated with our skin and with how they was just like, you are so beautiful. You are so gorgeous. You have beautiful skin. And I'm just like, well, thank you. I'm an old bitch. Like, I'm old. My skin ain't what it used to be, okay? I'm still doing everything in my power to try to keep these 52-year-old teeth in my mouth, all right? Okay? I got the bad ones pulled out and everything else, and I'm just trying to, Miss G just trying to do what you do. But they be amazed, because, we be 60 years old and we be looking like we 30. But I could say, you want to have a good time and you want to go partying with the white folks. I promise you. I promise you, you going to have a good time. They ain't going to stop drinking. They going to keep on buying you drinks. Thank you guys for the thumbs up. But you are definitely going to have the time of your life. And I did. I had a great time. Well, it look like I ain't the only one coming in from partying. I'm not the only one. All right, guys, I am pulling into my gorgeous driveway. Y'all, let me tell y'all, I came home from work today, so y'all probably, some of you guys remember Daniel. Daniel is the kid. He came, I was on live one day, and he came knocking on the door, and he said, this is my business. He gave me his flyer, and he said the first cut is free. So he cut my grass for free. And I gave him a tip because I was just like, okay, no, I can't just let you cut my grass, the front, the back, and everything. Hey, Tropical Punch! Now, that's my boo right there. Tropical Punch is my day. That's my sister, my sister from another mother. Tropical, I love you. I love you. You are the one. If somebody was to ask me right now, who do you trust and who been with you and didn't turn on you, it would be two people. And one would be Tropical Punch and the other one would be Belle. Because Belle, that's my baby. That's my baby girl. But Tropical, wherever the queen is, that's where she at. And she always uplifts me and everything. And that's why I just love you. I do. I just love you. And this coming from my heart, too. But anyway, so back to Daniel. See, life is too short. Life is too short to be arguing and stuff. Let me just say this right quick. Y'all got to start telling people why they here right now that you love them and that you care about them and that you forgive them. Why y'all still arguing and being hateful and all that? Tell a person, leave that shit behind and celebrate and enjoy life now. Okay? Now back to Daniel. So Daniel came and Daniel gave me his flyer and he cut my grass for free and I gave him a tip and that kid has been cutting my grass ever since. And so I come home from work, right? I come home from work and when I get home from work, Daniel is on the lawnmower and he's coming down the street and he pulls right into my driveway and he says, Mrs. James, do you want me to start now? Do you want me to cut the grass now while I'm hearing this? And I was like, Daniel, I didn't even have to call you, and you came and cut the grass. He said, I try to be on point, and I gave him a tip, a good tip. I paid him for cutting the grass, and I gave him, but I love that kid. He's a great. When I tell you, whatever young girl snatch him up, whoever becomes his wife, she's going to have a good, hard-working man because he's been working and has his own business, and he's still in high school. And he goes to the same school with the twins, but the twins, he's older than the twins. I think the twins said they think he's a senior. Just awesome kids. I love awesome kids like that. I do. I do. Amen. Since life is too short. Exactly. Life is too short. These folks, tropical, I know you be all over. You be all over YouTube. Like, you be flying around and you be in the clouds and stuff and all over. And I know you see a lot. And I know you probably be saying to yourself, can't they just give it a rest? Can they just give it a rest? Everybody's arguing with everybody. Everybody's cursing everybody. He say, she say, he say, you ain't this, you ain't that, you you is this, you is. Why can't somebody just say, man, let's just enjoy today. Let's just enjoy it. Like, I wasn't even gonna go. I'm in my driveway too, y'all, just in case y'all. And I'm good because I live in a very nice neighborhood, so I'm good. I'm okay. My neighbor got his garage still open up all day. My door is unlocked, been unlocked all day and all night. So I'm in a very safe, very very good neighborhood, so I'm good. But it's like, why can't everybody just like leave it alone and just have one day of just rest and peace to where you just talk about what's going on at that moment. Those are the best conversations ever. I love coming home, talking to you guys, getting up, going to work, talking to you guys, and just leaving everything else wherever it is. I'm not built. I'm not built to be arguing with people and going back and forth every day because I can get straight down gutter-ish on a bitch when you me so much. I don't care. When you can talk about my hair, you can talk about my nose, you can talk about my looks, you can talk about my teeth, you can talk about whatever. You can say I'm a hoe, I'm a bitch, I'm a this, I'm a that, all you want. I get sensitive when folks want to bring my children, because my children ain't on here. They don't mess with nobody. My children is the most respectful, the most encouraging, awesome, amazing children, all of them that you would ever want to meet. Any and every time y'all have seen any one of my children, from Angel, the twins, Cece, everybody on up, y'all have always seen them be very respectful. My children, them not knowing, because I don't bring bullshit to them, my children has been respectful to my enemies. They would speak to my enemies. You know why? Because I don't share that shit with them. So they don't know. If Phi Babe or somebody was to jump on here right now, my kids would be like, how you doing, Miss Phi Babe? That's how they'll be, because I don't share fuck shit with them. You don't put kids in grown-up stuff. So they're gonna I leave that out. So that's one of the reasons why I get sensitive when people want to, because that's the only way to hurt me. That's the only way to get to me. So that's why they do it. And that's why they do it to other people. They figure when you can't strike a nerve no other way, we know what's gonna get her. And that's what it is that they do. But I don't see how y'all don't get tired. Tropical say, that's why I miss you from being on YouTube. We talk about real life situations that help people 100%. And like, yeah, yep. And that's what I love. You know, Tropical Muppet, we always, look, I created, I invented the Cash App Party to help people. I didn't invent it. I didn't create it for the content creators and YouTube to scam people and take money and them get fat, them get full off of. No, I did it for the viewers. So the viewers that were struggling, because they were helping us, shelling out so much for us, that I was getting viewers that were in need. And nobody helps nobody. Everybody on here right now is fighting for a nickel. Tell me I'm lying. They on here right now fighting for a nickel, for $1. No, none of them punch in, but they be quick to talk about somebody else. I never understood how a bitch with nothing. See, you know people that don't have nothing. You know how you know a person that don't have nothing, that ain't never had nothing, that don't never appreciate nothing? I'm gonna tell you how you know. Because when they do get something, they telling everybody. They showing everybody. Because they ain't never had nothing. They gotta show you, they gotta flaunt it. They get a new kind of, they gotta flaunt it. They gotta show you, because they ain't never had it. They ain't never had it. You can tell, you go get the girls that just get their hair did, they just get their boobs did. I've been having titties for forever. Okay? I got a nice rack. I don't have to brag. For 52, I got a nice rack. Okay, I ain't have to buy these. I ain't have to rent them. I ain't have to inject anything into them. It is God given. But when you got somebody that ain't never had it, what they do? They popping out of everything. They need to show them for everything. And then that same person that went and bought their titties, or talk about somebody else's who done had theirs, that theirs is all natural, like they done did something. That's one of the things that I don't like about YouTube. I don't like. I remember, and I talked about this before, and some of y'all remember that watches Boss Lady New Jersey. I love me some Boss Lady New Jersey. And do y'all remember when she was sitting in her dial room, back when she had her dial room and everything? She never went live. She would always upload her video. Like, you have to leave a message for her. And everybody else was going live and doing that. Uploading a video is the most freaking peace in the world. You don't need no moderator. I don't got no moderators. You don't need no moderators. You don't have to worry about them. You can just delete a bitch when somebody going, because you know who they are. You can take the time out and you can read the comments and everything. And when somebody get disrespectful, you block that ass. You got to. That's why I don't care about going live no more. If I go live every blue moon or whatever, every now and then or whatever, okay, so be it. But I'd rather upload 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 videos a day. I'd rather do that than to have to sit on here and argue and get into it with troll. Like, have y'all not realized yet how short life is? Do you understand at this moment, in a minute, there finna be so many people that's gonna be suffering, that's gonna be crying, that's gonna be trying to figure out. Folks are right now trying to. I'm in the real estate game. I've been in the real estate game for years. That's what people come. People come to me from all over the world to ask me to help them find a house, an apartment, a condo. And literally my phone, if I showed you guys, y'all would be like, oh my God, rings off the hook where folks are saying, Miss Gina, I need for you to get me in something now. You got to get me in something like literally now. You know why? You know why? Because they have already pushed for all of the evictions, all them folks that's been living months on months for free. They are going to be on the street before it get cold. Schools start back in a few weeks. And guess what? Those people are getting evicted because they got to hurry up and evict you before it get cold. So they have till November. They have till November. The sheriffs and people, most landlords, some landlords, they didn't hire people. Go grab their stuff, clean they, take that shit out and throw it out. So people that are in them places that need to get out now, they trying to do whatever they can before it hits their credit, before it hits their name. Because once that eviction hits your name, once that eviction hits your credit, you out of there. So you think them ones that's sitting on here fighting over a dollar, a super chat, a friend, a view, you ain't seen nothing yet. You ain't seen shit yet. Because them the same ones that ain't paid for nothing. Those are the same ones that don't go to work. They have nothing in the bank. They got nothing to show for it. They dependent on YouTube. And they've been living in a place off the high horse, stacking up, not stacking their money up, but stacking up the motherfucking bills on there. Oh my goodness. Brian said, am I home yet? And they have nothing to show for it. That's what's sad. That's what's sad. So anytime I get on here and I turn that camera on, I want to be happy. I want to celebrate. I want y'all to be happy. And that's what my channel is all about. And that's why I understand why Tropical Punch and some of the others say, oh, Miss Gina, I wish you was back. Oh, Miss Gina, I'm so happy to see you on here. Because we have fun over here. We family. We close up. We love up on each other. We helped each other. Man, it was just awesome and amazing. And it's going to be awesome and amazing again. Because I'm back. I'm back and I ain't going nowhere. I'm about to go in this house. I'm about to chump on my 2 cups of ice and take my ass to sleep and get ready for today, for later today. Yes, we do have. Don't we have fun? And we be on here. Tropical been with me for a long time. Tropical, you remember when we was just talking about the perfume? We just be talking about crazy stuff. We talked about perfume. We was on here for hours talking about all the different kinds of perfumes and stuff that we wear. One day we was talking about hygiene. One day we was up till 3-4 o'clock in the morning talking about hygiene. Nobody was at each other. We wasn't saying anybody stink or nothing. We was just saying there are some people that don't practice good hygiene. And we was talking about it. Yeah, we talked about old movies. Like we talked about wigs. Remember we talked about wigs and I talked about why I like wearing wigs and stuff. Man, let me tell y'all something. The queendom is the place to be. I'm just not saying it. For those of you that's in the crowd, in the clouds, in the bushes, y'all know the queendom is the place to be. So if you have not subscribed, give me some thumbs up. subscribe to this video. I know I lost a lot of subscribers, but I'm gaining some new ones, so that's okay. Hey, Stephanie. Good morning, Miss Gina in chat. I've always enjoyed your chat. See? Thank you, Stephanie. Thank you. See, I told you. A lot of folks, they just dropped that. You know why? Because they tired of the bullshit. I know y'all tired. Y'all tired every time you come on and you go somewhere. It's just the same old shit. They've been arguing and going back and forth and talking about who shot John and everything for years. Nobody is talking about just life. Just living a good life. Have y'all ever thought about retirement? Cuz I think about it every day. I'm 52. Have y'all just sat back and talked about, you young people that's in your 20s? I've been with you for a long time. Thank you, Stephanie. I appreciate you, baby. Do you think about you young ones that's in your 20s and stuff about, dang, when my mom retire, what you gonna do for her? Or how you gonna, I think about that. I think about if something was to happen to me right now, because I still got three minors in the house. Who gonna take care of them? Who gonna support them? So I gotta work. I have 3 insurance policies on me, on myself. You know who gets that money if anything happened to me? Them three babies, them three. My 3 young Angel gets the most, and then the twins get the rest, because whoever takes them, they gotta take them in a package and they come with their own money. See, because you get kids, families and friends, they'll say, girl, if anything happened to you, I'll take the babies. I got them. But they ain't going to take them if they broke. I can tell you that right now. They ain't taking all 3 of them if they broke. But if they know they coming with a check, oh yeah, I take all 3 of them. I take all 3 of them. That's what I want mine to be self-sufficient. I want when I get to that age to where my kids got to live their life, I don't want them to have to depend on me. Mom ain't got no money. Mommy ain't worked to put nothing. She ain't got no 401k. She ain't got no bit. She can't collect on nothing. We got to buy her this, because you need shit. Well, you might need the pins. You might need fake teeth. You might, honey, your joints and stuff. Nobody thinks about that shit on here. You got 20, 30, 40-year-olds dying. 20, 30-year-olds on here with, they ain't got no teeth in their mouth. And they got nerve be talking about somebody else's looks. And your shit go in a jar, in a cup, in a glass. I'm 52. These all mine. They might be a little shifted. They might be a little crooked, but they all mines. And then they get on here and talk about somebody else. I'm just saying. Miss J, I'm ready to retire now, and I'm 55. Come on, Tropical. You better tell them. You better tell them, because you know why? Because these young folks don't think about that. They get a quick 5,000. Let me tell you this. Let me just mention this. All across the beef sector, right? And I know you've been seeing the Tropical, because you be everything. You be every place, sis. They've been talking about them PPP loans, right? They've been talking about them PPP loans. Everybody, because I be in the clouds, and I hear they talking about this person flaunting money, that person flaunting money. You know what a smart bitch would have done? Invested it. They would have invested it. If you got a quick $20,000 that dropped in your pocket right now, dropped in your lap right now, why you ain't invest that money? Why you ain't make that money work for you? You could have started a daycare center. You could have started a clothing store. You could have started a wig shop, makeup. Hell, you can go clean people's houses or buy a couple of lawnmowers and go cut some grass. Why you ain't? Why? Because this is what our people, we don't do. And we don't teach each other shit. We don't tell each other nothing. Everybody getting this money, y'all out flaunting and spending it and making it rain and doing all this shit like some fucking fools because y'all ain't had nothing. Who gives a flying fuck about a BMW? Who gives a flying fuck about a Mercedes, a Jaguar? You better go get you a piece of trap and ride that to the bone and take that money and invest it. I'm just telling the truth. If you come on my block right now, and I live in a very fancy neighborhood, you might see 2 or 3 cars, and they're gonna be in their garage where it's a Tesla. My neighbor down the street, he got a Tesla and a BMW. He's a contractor. He designs homes and everything. He has a Tesla in his garage. He has a BMW, and he got a Mercedes parked in the driveway. And guess what? He got a trap. And every time we see him, he in that trap. If you go, my next door neighbor right here got a truck. My other neighbor over here got a little Ford. Everybody, but they got beautiful homes. See, that's how the white folks think. That's how the Indians think. We the only ones that want to go buy goo gobs of jewelry and everything. Miss Jeannie, you had a BMW years ago or something. I had Mercedes. My truck was a Mercedes. I don't do BMW, honey. Now I don't do BMW. I do Mercedes, and I'm waiting to get another one. But I was at a position right now. Shoot, I ain't got one now. I would like to have one. I wanted me a Tesla. I told my kids once I get this business on and I'm going to get me a Tesla. But when I had my BMW, when I had my truck, guess what? I was working 2 jobs. Stuff was coming for me. Things was hound the hog. When I left, that truck left, and then I got my car and this and that. It was, guess what? Things were going good and great. And then guess what? When things wasn't going good and great no more, y'all saw me. I was in that broken down minivan that didn't have no heat in it, freezing my fucking ass the fuck off, but I didn't complain because it got me to and from work. Now I'm in a very nice truck. My truck is pretty nice. It's good for me. But I'm gonna be back in my Mercedes again because I just love Mercedes, honey. That's a dependable ride. You can depend on it. It ain't breaking down easily or nothing because that's what I want. But I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it when I get to that level to get it because I know where I'm at. But yep, I made it through. I made it through, and a lot of other people gonna make it through. But y'all gotta smarten up. You young folks gotta smarten up. Y'all doing the wrong things. Clothing, makeup, shoe. That shit ain't that. It's not. You gotta think about tomorrow. You gotta think about when the bad times come. You gotta think about investments. Do you all not know that the market is as worse as it's ever been? It's good for those that are selling. For those, that's gonna make a profit. It's good for the realtors. It's good for the landlords. It's good for other businesses, but it's not good. I read today everywhere I'm at that if you're making $15 an hour, you can't live. You can't get a house if you're living on making $15 an hour. That's not enough for you to pay rent. And let me tell you, I know. Because I'm in this business. I know. Stephanie said you didn't complain, and most of all, you didn't give up. That's being proactive. Thank you, love. Thank you. I didn't, did I? I didn't complain. I went. Look, I was happy that the motherfucker started up, Stephanie. How we getting that sucker? And I was happy that it started up. And I would say it was cool. You know what? You know what bugged me the most, Stephanie? You know what bothered me the most? Was when I had to pick my babies up. Y'all would hear, if you go back and look at those tapes, you would hear me on there saying, I'm so sorry, y'all. Y'all gotta brat in this cold ass car. Mommy's gonna get it fixed. That I didn't want them in a cold car. But it got us where we needed to be. It got us where we needed to be. That van got us off the street when we were homeless, when we was living in a hotel, when people were making fun of me, when folks was trying to stop me from getting a home for my children. And I worked and bust my ass off. And guess what? When I got my apartment, it was a nice one. Y'all remember? I didn't move my kids in no garbage. I didn't move my kids in a tin can. My kids wasn't living in a raggedy ass apartment with no air conditioner. My kids wasn't living in a tin can, roach infested, falling apart ass. We was living in a nice. I might have not had furniture. Now I might have not had furniture because we was on the floor, but it was beautiful, beautiful community, beautiful apartment, stainless steel. We had stainless steel appliances. Okay, we had. Remember, I flicked the light on for the fireplace, and we moved from there not to something less, to something more beautiful. I'm just preaching. I'm just shit because there's somebody out there right now feeling sorry for themselves, and somebody is right now saying, "Man, I don't know what I'm gonna do." Guess what? Don't give up. Don't give up. You can come out of this. You can come out of this. I did it by myself. I didn't have a husband. Y'all know, I didn't have a husband. I didn't have a boyfriend. I didn't have a friend of a friend. Miss Gina had nobody. I did that shit alone. I raised 9 kids of my own. I got 3 left. 3 left to go. My children ain't never wanted for nothing. We might have not had everything, but they always had a roof over their head, food in their mouth. I'm telling you, the struggle is real. That's a real black woman. We know how to survive for our kids. You better go ahead and say it, Tropical. Been there. I'm 60 years old now. I work always suffered, but prayer brings us through. Faith really moves. Oh, come on, Stephanie. You preaching now. Come on, Stephanie. I prayed every day. When nature, let me tell you, I cannot remember the person. Tropical, you might remember who it is or no. I cannot remember the person. But after when they went through that stuff and made me lose the apartment that I was trying to get, it was 2 or 3 people, I cannot remember them, that was in my chat because I bawled. I bawled and cried like a baby. And somebody said to me, Miss Gina, get off here. Miss Gina, get off here and go take care of your business. They said, go take care of your business and come back. Come back when you and your kids is in your new place and fuck them up. Guess what? I didn't get mad. I see, because us as black people, you remember that, Tropical? Because us as black people, we get mad when somebody tries to give us some good advice. When somebody tries to tell, no, I don't. You ain't supposed to get mad. You're supposed to take heed to that. You're supposed to take heed to that. I didn't get mad at that person, at those people that told me. They said, Miss Gina, get your ass off of here and go take care of your kids. Don't come back until you in. And guess what I did? I was gone. I didn't come back. I would just do a video every now and then and say, I'm good, I'm okay, y'all. I do a video from the hotel or something. And I would say, I'm okay, I'm good, you guys. And then one day, this was after Christmas. After Christmas, I just went live. I didn't say I moved or nothing. I just went live and did. You remember that, Tropical? I just did my normal thing. I just was talking and somebody said, Miss Gina, is that stainless steel appliances behind you? Is that what I'm saying? They said, Miss Gina, are you in your place? And then I just broke down. I said, yes. And I gave everybody a tour. And you know what they said? They were upset. You remember this, Tropical? They were upset of the Christmas gifts that my children had up under the tree. She got Christmas gifts and she got this and she got all that stuff up on there. She should have been getting her car fixed. She should have been doing this and that. Not knowing that the Christmas tree we got, the leasing agent that leased the apartment to me, that helped me and my family, she gave us the tree. My children's school gave us gift cards and stuff to get Christmas gifts for the kids. My other children bought my kids Christmas gifts. Other people, you forget, I live in a very nice neighborhood. They gave my kids Christmas toys and Christmas things. So they had a very nice, beautiful Christmas because those around me helped me. And you know why they helped? because I busted my ass and worked my ass off. And God helps those who help themselves. I didn't give up. I didn't wait for somebody to give me something. I went to work every fucking day. There was days I didn't eat. Oh, let me shout out to No Nonsense. Hey, No Nonsense. Shout out to you. Tropical Punch. Others that would say, Miss Gina, did you and the kids have lunch? Did you and the kids eat? Because I wouldn't eat. You know why I wouldn't eat? Because I had to put antifreeze. I had to put gas in the car. I had to make sure I set aside something so that next week's hotel bill can get paid. There was plenty of time. I would pretend that I ate just so my kids can get second helpings. I know what a struggle is. I know what a struggle. That's why I'm so worried and concerned about all these families that are about to be homeless now. And they don't know where to go or what to do. And y'all got stupid ass people on here arguing about some he say, she say shit. For what? For what? For what? That young lady, rest in peace in heaven. China Down was on here. We knew her. She came and visited everybody, and then one day she was here, the next day she was gone. I learned about how life is too short when my sister's life was taken away. I spoke to her 3 days before she died, before she was murdered. And y'all think I'm going to be on here arguing with a bitch because a bitch don't like me? Because you intimidated by me? Because you worried about me? And you think that so you can collect some likes, clicks, and views? Bitch, say whatever it is that you want to say because we know the truth. We know the truth. We know that you can't hold water. We know that you wish you can be equal in the same line. And I'm that sister that all you gotta do is ask. That's what's fucked up. Cause everybody is not the one that want everything to themselves. You all know what I'm talking about. Tropical, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about when you ask a person, girl, how you get that job? Girl, how did you get that business started? Girl, and they say it was hard, girl. And it costs a lot of money. And you say, I know that. I know it's hard. I know it costs a lot. But what was the steps? What did you do? Girl, it's a lot of steps. It's a lot. They won't tell you shit. You know why? Because they don't want you to be at the level they are. They think you're going to surpass them. They don't want you to have what they have. And when do we start where women tears other women down, where women will prevent another mom from getting a place to put a roof over her children's head? And now, honey, my roof, honey, woo, now my roof is gorgeous, honey. Gorgeous. And instead of them celebrating, saying, damn, Miss Gina, y'all remember Miss Gina was staying in that hotel? Y'all don't remember what they did to her and she lost that place? Miss Gina came a long way. I'm proud of her. They would try to figure out something to try to destroy what I have right now. Just because they don't like you. That's what's sad. I have no reason. Let me tell you something. It's too much work. It's too much work to hate another person. It's too much work to not like another person. I might not care for you, but I ain't trying to destroy you. I want you to make it. When VS used to mess with me, and that girl used to mess with me every day, and I knew she meant, because she deep down, she loved her some Miss Gina. But when she would mess with me every day, I prayed for her every day and night. You know why? I didn't want nothing but the best for her. Because I knew if she had the best, if she was doing good, she would leave me the fuck alone. She would be above me. See, when your enemy is doing okay, if you want your enemy up off you, this is a little bit of advice I'm getting. They don't like their life, so they hate on other people. Exactly. You want your enemy up, just pray for them. Just pray that everything they deserve comes to them. Pray that their life gets right. Pray that what they need, not what they want, what they need shall come to them, because that's gonna get them up off you. You ain't gonna even hear from them. You ain't gonna even have to worry about it. You're gonna be like, damn. One day I couldn't get them to fuck to leave me alone, and the next second now they gone. Where they at? What happened? That's all you gotta do. They don't want you to get ahead, jealous, yep, and envy. Trust me, they see greatness in you, even in our weakest moments. Amen, Stephanie. Woo! Tropical say that's true, Stephanie. So true, Tropical Punch. Yep. Yep. Exactly. See, because a person, my nana always told me that a person, a person will hate you and want to destroy you because others love you and they uplift you. And that person I never understood a long time in the beginning why it was that people would come against me and tease me and do this and that, because I would be like, I ain't got nothing. I ain't got nothing. They parents had good jobs. My parents didn't have no freaking good job. My mother was a crossing guard. They moms and dads was together. They drove nice cars. Hell, my mama ain't never had a driver's license. I was the first one to have a driver's license in our family. My mother couldn't drive because of her seizures and her being deaf. She couldn't drive. So we walked everywhere. And back then, wasn't no Ubers. Wasn't really taxi cabs and shit. We took the bus or we walked. And then as I grew older, I understood why other people didn't care, because I was sweet. I was determined. I was loving. I was caring the same way I am now. Sweet, loving, caring, uplifting. I care about other people. And they don't like that because other folks see something in you. When somebody sees something in you, you know why that girl hate me so much? Because she know I'm an awesome mother. She see the love that my kids have for me and everything else. And she can't even get that little girl to give her a hug and give her the time of day. And she keeps her cooped up and locked in a room, instead of her getting off camera and spending time with that baby and sharing things with her and showing her that y'all know my kids are coming in the room. Tropical, I'll forget y'all on camera in a minute to tell one of mine, what baby, what you want, what you say. And then I'll have to apologize to you. God be like, oh, I'm sorry. That's my baby. And my children, the twins are 15 years old. Angel is 14 now. But let one of them come out that door. What you say, babe? Oh, come in the house? Okay, I'm coming. They get my attention. This shit ain't going nowhere. This ain't going. I never understood why so-called parents that claim they love their children and everything else, they pick this first. They pick this over them. But then they'll go and talk about somebody else and call somebody else a degrading mother. Make that make sense. Make that make sense. And you know what's the worst part about it? The fools that follow them. I be sitting back, and when I hear these dummies say, "Ooh, you such a good mother. Ooh, you girl, you do. Oh, you just do the." And I'm like, is these motherfuckers seeing what I'm seeing? Right. That's exactly what Satan do. And you know Satan will work through you. Satan will work through you and through others. They will work through others. Please, let me tell you something. I walk in a store or anywhere, even on a guy, you can't say two words. My daughter is 14 years old. My baby, you hear me? My baby is 14 years old. I wish a motherfucker would come up and talk some degrading sexual shit in front of my 14-year-old daughter, let alone an 8-year-old. Or say, he would have a can of something in his mouth. stuff down his throat. But it's all in how you carry yourself. And I don't want to hear that shit about, the apple don't fall too far from the tree, like mama, like daughter, and this, that, because cycles can be broken. Cycles can be broken. If you know your mother didn't do good by you, that don't mean you gotta be a low down, dirty, scraggling ass bitch of a mother. You can do better if you want to do better. If you want to do, hell, my mother wasn't always there. My mother wasn't the best mother that I would have loved her to be, but I knew I wanted better for mine. I told you, I'll say it now, I said it then, I'll say it now, I say it again. I never heard I love you. We didn't have that in our house. But I tell mans every day, 24/7. My son is out in Atlanta right now visiting my mother and my grandchildren. And when I spoke to him today, and before we got off the phone, he's like, yeah, Ma, I love you. I love you, Ma. My kids say, I say it to them every day, all day. I might talk to them 3-4 times a day, but the last words that we say to each other is, I love you. You know why these kids popping all over the place acting a fucking fool? Because they don't know that anybody love them or care about them. You know why you got grown people on here hating on somebody else so bad? Because ain't nobody loved them and cared about them. Ain't nobody showed them shit. Ain't nobody proved to them. Everybody, Rita, no disrespect. We all love Rita. We loved Rita family. What we didn't like, what we didn't like is the things that people did to her. What we didn't like is the things that she would not do when she knew her life was fucked up. She knew she went through some things and stuff with her, and now her daughter's hurting. Her older, because Rita's doing to her what her mom did to her. And now that affects the whole family. Don't just affect one. Everybody get affected by it. But we all couldn't help but to fall in love with all of them. Lala, the baby, Junior, all of them. And you want the best. You want the best. You see your YouTuber, your favorite YouTuber, you don't want them to suffer. You don't want their children to suffer. But it's sad when there's others that's coming against them that want to see them suffer, and they doing everything in their power to take their life. And what I mean by take their life, taking their kids, calling the police, calling the authorities, all this, when all you got to do is just turn the phone off, click the computer off, delete and block. Say, I don't fuck with them no more. I don't mind when a person say, shit, I don't fuck with Miss Gina. I don't like her. Thank you. Thank you. But why do things to try to hurt me? Why do things to try to stop me from being able to take care of my children? Instead of just saying, shit, I don't fuck with her like that. No, she ain't getting my click of view. Just do that. Just do that. I'm just saying all of this. Life is too short. Live your best life. Don't wait until say, oh, I'm gonna tell her next week I love her. I'm gonna wait until things calm down there, because you may not have that time. You may not have that chance. I give my right arm right now. If I could tell my sister I love her, I can't. It's too late. Can't tell my dad. Can't tell my daughter. So I make up for that by letting my other children know every single second. Every single second. When one of them get mad at me, I say, you ain't got to answer to me. You don't have to pick up the phone. But guess what? I love you. I still love you. And then eventually they come around. But you're gonna hate yourself when something happens and then it's too late. Everybody's going through so much. So much. right now. Hey, Prima Wanda. Prima Wanda is another one I love. I love. It's just a lot of good people out here, and it's very few that you can cherish and that you can trust and that you can depend on. I I said to I said to Diamond. I said, thank you, babe. I said to Diamond that I was going through something, and she said, why you ain't get on live? She said, why you didn't get on? This was a while back though. This wasn't recently. And oh, I knew what it was. It was I was 300. I took Tropical. You probably remember this. I talked about this before. I was $300 short. I needed $300 to get Angel's graduation stuff. I was $300 short. And Diamond, she said, go on YouTube and do. I said, nope, nope. I said, it can make it. I said, please. I said, if it push come to shove, there's a few people that I can go to get the $300 for Angel's graduate. Tropical was one of them. I was like, I could call Tropical Punch up. And And what happened was each one of the older children, they gave it to me because I was trying. Angel wanted to get the hair. Y'all remember Angel wanted she wanted the extensions and stuff in for her graduation, and then she wanted her outfit and everything. And then something happened, and I was $300 short, and I needed to get it right away. And I was like, oh shoot, what am I gonna do? And I didn't get paid. That was the thing. I didn't get Angel's graduation was that Thursday, and I didn't get paid till Friday, which was the next day. But God made a way. God made a way. And I was like, man, I was like, I could give it back to you, tomorrow and this and that. But I was like, coming back here, I pick up my phone, I'll go through my Rolodex before I'll ever come up on here and ask somebody for something, because these folks ain't genuine. They don't want to help nobody. They don't want to support anybody. And that's what's sad. That's what's so, because I love helping people. It makes me feel so freaking good when I can help somebody better themselves. And these folks will be on here talking shit, acting a fool. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. So I say all that to say, live for today. Live your best life. If you going through something with your mother, your father, your sisters, your best friend, squash that shit. Squash it. It ain't worth it. You know, start all over from now, from the right now. I ain't trying to argue with no. I don't give a damn if you don't like me. You ain't gotta like me. I ain't gotta like you. But we can be cordial to each other. There are so many people that hurt my soul, because I trusted them and I cared about them, and they turned on me. Do it make me hate them? Nope. I know that I can't mess with them in the same realm or fashion that I did before. That's all. Gina, I'm getting ready to get off work. I will see you next. I have a funeral to go to in the morning. Oh, love you. I love you too, Tropical. And God bless. And may whoever passed away rest in peace. I'm sending blessings and prayers out to them. Look, I got some stuff that I got to do too. I got to get ready for tomorrow. I got a business meeting I got to do. I'm supposed to go get my hair did. I got to get ready for the things together for the wedding reception that I gotta go to on Sunday. So we just got so much to do. But believe you me, I'm partying tomorrow again, and I'm gonna celebrate that with you guys. And thank y'all for staying up with me and hanging on with me while I went to go get my ice, and while I'm sitting here in my driveway just chit chatting. I appreciate you guys. And I love you all. Mwah. I love the queendom. I love you guys so much. Those of you in the clouds and stuff and down in the bushes, I love y'all too. Cause guess what? You here for a reason, and you listening for a reason. So it was meant for me to go live and to do this. And until next time, I see y'all. I see y'all later on today. Ta-ta for now. Y'all have a blessed night or blessed morning. All right. I'll see you guys later.